Hi, and welcome back to another episode of talking about digital completions with myself, Brett Chell, founder and CEO of Coldbore. So, short video today. We just want to talk about what the real problem with completions is. So, we're just going to jump right into this. In the past, in the last couple of years, it's no secret that operators have not had a lot of visibility into their completions location. So, one of the solutions that popped up a couple of years ago was analytics platforms. There's a few of them out on the market. They throw connection points into the services, they bring raw data back, and they show raw data. Great intermediary step, not solving the real problems. Where we're at today with where we need drastic improvements in efficiency, drastic cost savings, and drastic infrastructure reductions as operators and service companies to adapt to the new world. What we are looking for today is not an analytics platform, but instead a completions master control system. And so what are the real problems and how are those two different than each other? So what was the real problem a couple of years ago that everyone focused on is how do I see my data? Analytic problem solves how do I see raw data? What analytic platforms do not solve, which are the real problems now, are you have 6 companies on location, you have 6 control systems that do not communicate, you have 6 formats, you have 6 timestamps, and you have 6 opinions of what happened. All of that data is then sent into the oil company and you're made to make sense of your operation and run your operation with those discrepancies. You can only get as efficient as your understanding of your operation. You cannot exceed the understanding of your operation with efficiency. So you're gonna hit this glass ceiling using analytic platforms, subjective data, non-formatted, non-time-stamped, a bunch of different opinions. You're only, even if you're the best, and we found this, a lot of our clients in the US that we've brought on in the last few months are the best. They were the best at tracking the data at 1 second accuracy, all this stuff. But you can only be the best to the level of understanding your data, and they were missing so much data, and it was so hard to interpret a lot of the data that so much horsepower is used to try to understand that, where what we're doing with Coldbore and a completions master control system now, the only one in the world, is we've addressed those real problems. We have hardware and software that's encompassed in our completion master control system, which is called SmartPad. But in the SmartPad, we digitize frac trees for the purpose of tracking an independent workflow, right? This is the first time ever. Valve open to valve closed. We have a new data set. It's the workflow of the operation, what happened at the heart of that pad. And it's also got a single timestamp, completely unbiased. So this is all information that is the foundation that is shared with all services and oil company on location. This solves all those problems I described earlier in the video. You now have a single timestamp. We format all service data after we connect it through our edge device. We put it into the workflow format. So every service, regardless of who they are, is formatted. We have one source of truth. We have data-driven decisions instead of opinions. We've gotten rid of opinions. You can still have notes in there, but we're not 6 opinions anymore. One source of truth that's data-driven for everyone to share and make decisions. So what you end up with now is the foundational operating system for fully autonomous frac, which is what we're doing with our clients in Pennsylvania and the Permian right now. We are going to execute the first instance-based well switch involving 2 separate companies, a pressure pumping company and wellhead companies. We're gonna finish a stage. They're gonna tell us that they finished the stage. We're gonna check it. We're gonna check the rates, the chems, and everything to ensure that that stage was pumped according to plan. We're gonna send a signal to the frac trees. The frac trees are gonna switch from stage 1 to stage 2. They're gonna tell us they're done their switch. We're gonna check. And then we're gonna tell the pressure pumping company again, all autonomously, we're not touching anything, we're writing it into code to go ahead and pump stage 2. All this is gonna happen with 0 human intervention. All of this stuff, and this is where you see massive leaps in infrastructure reduction, automation running equipment instead of people, high-level analytics, which have been refined to the point of understanding where you pick up hundreds of thousands of dollars in minutes and time, and identifying trends and where we did lose time, where we didn't think we lost time before, and moving to a much more condensed, automated operation as a whole that's run with one master control system. This is the frac of the future, and that's how you solve the real problem in completions. If you'd like to learn more or get a hold of us, please, we'll put links below. Just reach out, and we're happy to have this discussion. We're doing 5 or 10 discussions a day. We've got clients coming on, and we're working with big service companies in the US. We're starting to really see the industry move towards this. So if you'd like to do a demo or like to find out more about what we're doing, please don't hesitate to shoot us a message. We'll make sure we get you in the calendar. Thanks. See you next time.